Students may not feel like they're learning the basics they need for day-to-day life, including how to handle their finances. So if you feel like you're not prepared when you graduate from college, we're talking to a Carolina graduate who studied finance, says he still had a lot to learn, even wrote a book to help people understand. Stefon Walters is the author of Finessin Finances, also a native of Lexington. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
So college is supposed to be about learning these great things out there, but you say there's a lot that young people still need to learn about money.
Yeah, tons of it. And a lot of the times you don't necessarily realize what you need to know until you need to know it.
Until you're right there.
Yeah,
right.
And that's kind of the situation I found myself in. You know, I graduated, got a decent job, started making a little bit of money, and then it got to the point it was like, oh, like, how do I handle this money? What do I do with this money? You know, I was kind of confused, and a lot of stuff I had to learn as I went. And then, I started realizing, as I tried to learn the information, I was like, it's kind of complicated. It's like a real disconnect between the way it was presented. And so, I kind of went on my own, trying to learn the information, pick it up a little bit, and was like, you know what? It's a lot of people out there who could use this information, but they're maybe not going to be able to grasp it as much as you're typically going to get it received. So I was like, you know what? Let's take finances, add a little twist to it, make it funny, make it relatable, and kind of make it something, the younger generation actually wants to learn,
When you talk about finances, are you talking about buying a home, buying a car, saving money, or
even when it comes to like base level things, whether it's building credit, how to use credit cards responsibly, and
which is a huge thing, because good credit means you'll spend less money on credit. Bad credit means it's going to cost you more.
And what a lot of people don't realize is just how intertwined a lot of that stuff is. When it comes, you need credit cards to build credit.
So how do you get started?
Yeah, exactly. So how do you get started building it? So it's a lot of disconnects, and then you have people getting jobs, and it's like, okay, retirement and 401ks, and it's like, okay, you may have heard it before, and you need to save for retirement, but how? And that's the big problem. It's like, you can tell somebody they need to save better and manage money, and that's cool, but the problem is a lot of people don't know how to go about doing it.
And the thing is, if you're young, if you start saving for retirement then, you're going to have a much better retirement than if you get to be 40 or 50 and start saving.
And that's what I like to tell people, is like, when it comes to money management and investing and saving retirement, the biggest thing you have on your side is time. The power of now. The earlier you get started, the better it'll be. And the problem is, like I said, we don't know it early enough on. So by the time we do learn it or do need to know it, we're a little bit further down the road than what we probably would prefer to be.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much for coming in and talking about it. Again, I think this should be kind of mandatory reading for young adults, because it really covers all those things that are life skills out there. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Wish you the best with that. You can check out his book, Finessin Finances, the refreshingly entertaining guide to personal finances. You can or you can get through Amazon. Emily, the thing I like about this guy, he's going back to his high school, Lexington High School, and every senior is going to get a copy of the book. I think